Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel of Gathered Plans. It has been about 2 weeks since I have posted a video. Not by choice. I've been really busy with work and my projects are just piling up, and it's just such a busy time for us. We thought it was going to be just from December to February, and here we are, well, past March and into April now, where the workload is just still so high. And I'm thankful, job security, and I, for the most part, do enjoy what I do, but there's always like pros and cons to every job. But one of the current cons is I feel like I never leave my desk and I'm constantly just trucking away. And for me, it's been finding that balance of really walking away from my desk and from work and being able to find that separation because I do work from home. And for the most part, I'm going to be going into the office soon, just a couple of days, but I have been working from home and they're still trying to get all of the security badges and all that good stuff situated prior to me coming into the office for like the hybrid model. But I'm just I'm tired. And I honestly, unfortunately, didn't really have like a desire to plan, and I think it's just because I'm so emotionally and mentally drained. I don't even want to plan. That's one of my biggest things that I try to avoid. If I'm not in a happy, relaxed mood, I try not to plan because I find that when I try to force myself to plan, I don't like the way my spreads turn now, and then I get even more frustrated and unhappy. So I put that pressure on myself, but that's just how I am. So it's a bummer that I didn't get to plan or really touch my planner for 2 weeks. And this voiceover has, or not the voiceover, the editing of this video has been done for several days now. I think about a week and a half, and I just haven't sat down and done the voiceover. I don't mind voiceovers as much as I don't enjoy like the actual editing process because it's just so time consuming and tedious, and there's several parts. If you make YouTube videos, I'm sure you understand. Um, but I really don't mind voiceovers as much. Like, I'm starting to kind of get into the groove of them again and enjoying them. And of the two, I would prefer doing voiceovers for sure. But anyways, I'm sorry I didn't talk about the kit, but this kit is from Sadie's Stickers. It is called Luck. It is such a cute St. Patrick's Day kit, and I of course had to use it for the week of St. Patrick's Day, and then I felt like this was a really great transitional kit into spring. And I'm obsessed with the little fences that I put here. These are also from Sadie Stickers. I've been so in love with these cute little fences. They're adorable. And I do like the little simple like seasonal accents that aren't super specific, but I feel I'm just kind of tired of doing like snowflakes. At this point, I'm just done with snow and winter seasonal stuff. It's exciting to be doing something different, and these just give like a completely different dimension to the spread, and they're so pretty. And I feel like your eyes just gravitate towards the fences naturally because they're just so unique and specific and just really pretty. Okay, so in the sidebar, I didn't do anything too crazy with the monthly section. I was thankful that one of the journaling pages had this beautiful like floral, and I just kind of added a whited out box. I think that's from Crafts by Towie on top of it, so you can see the March script. I tried to pull in the same font from Sadie Stickers because this is also a Sadie Stickers kit. She did do a $2 Tuesday with all of her month scripts, so I did grab that and use it. So here I'm trying to use I think this was the first, no, okay, so this was the second time I tried to use the torn paper from the journaling page this way in the sidebar where I did it horizontally versus vertically. And this is going to change here because I did not like how this turned out, but um, I ended up using some garlands and this little window scene from the journaling page as well, and then I put the fence behind it. I thought that was really cute. So that turned out a lot better the second time. I played around with the sidebar so much. It was not turning out the way I wanted it to, but eventually it got there. Okay. Let's see. What was I gonna say? I'm having a brain fart. Okay, so I'm looking at my planner. I actually brought it with me to do this voiceover. And now I'm just gonna put down all of my headers. And I did use a washi overlay that matched the bottom washi in the day cover section. So it could just go across the entire page versus doing individual ones. And then I tried to use the same, or I did use the same dividers from Sadie stickers as well along all of the headers on the top row. So I hope you guys are doing well. I know I kind of jumped right into the voiceover here, and these dotted dividers are from Bloom Paper Studio. I felt like now looking at this, I felt like that's probably too much, but it's too late. It is what it is, and I'm starting to kind of get tired of my like planning style. I don't know if it's just me, but um I don't know. I want to do something different, and I've been so inspired to do something different after seeing everybody's super creative spreads and things like that. Cough, cough, Tay. Um, but I feel like I'm kind of in a rut. Like I'm just kind of doing the same things, and it's comfortable. It's kind of like my style, and I like it. Like all of the accents and folded accents I put everywhere. Um, like I say, I like white space, but I also feel like if there's too much white space, I try to cover it with some accents, mostly from Honey Inked and Sadie stickers. But I don't know. I just want something different. I might try and play around with doing more simple spreads moving forward and maybe alternating it depending on the kit. But I did enjoy doing a cleaner, more just simple spread when I did I think it was the Secret Santa collab, and I really liked how that spread turned out. I think I just kind of want something different. So I'm just not as motivated. I don't think motivated is the right word. I just don't feel like my creative juices are there right now. And probably because I am so busy in my personal life that I'm just so tired, and my creative juices are just empty. Honestly, a lot of respect to shop owners that design stuff because I could not. Like Tay will tell you firsthand, me trying to even edit a graphic and how many times I changed the size of a font, the font style, the color, the layout, it's just it's insane. And Tay's like, "What did you even change? I can't even tell." And I'm like, "I know. I'm just a perfectionist and I have OCD, and I'm just kind of like, I want it to be perfect, right?" So that's why I don't design sticker kits, because I could never. Like I would be there for a million years trying to design one full box. Like it just would never, it wouldn't work. Like at some point I feel like you just kind of have to rip the band-aid off and call it a day. Um and I know a lot of these shop owners are very you have to be super meticulous. It's hours and hours and hours on end of editing. Like I can only imagine. And at some point you're kind of like, I'm just tired of staring at the same screen and the same design, and I don't know how you do it, but a lot of props, honestly. Okay, so I'm going to switch out this double square layering here later on. I do pull in a white squared box from Crafts by Towie just because I wanted to have a white box versus two of these colored, pastel colored ones that kind of wash into each other. It's really hard to tell and see them, so I wanted something to kind of just pop. And I used the shadow box, the rectangles from the Gathered Layers and Panda Bird Design collection to mark. This was the week that my Lola, my grandma in the Philippines, she went into the ICU. Thankfully, about a week after she was released from the ICU, and she's doing significantly better after her surgery, but it's still really scary. And there's still a lot going on. Recovery is a whole thing, and with her age, it's very frightening. Um, but as of now, and what I know, she's doing okay, and she's doing a lot better. But thank you to those that did reach out to me and just to check if everything was okay, and to just send me your prayers and thoughts, and it really means a lot. So I appreciate that. And it's just hard because they're all the way in the Philippines, and I feel kind of helpless, and I do what I can from a distance, but it's just tough, especially because I can't see them. So, and with COVID going on and all that stuff, in a developing country, it's just even scarier because of all of the risks, and it's just frightening. So you can only imagine my anxiety level and nerves that week. And I think that's also what's attributed to me just not even wanting to touch my planner or do anything creative, is emotionally I've just been not there. I've had so much go on personally, and I'm sure a lot of us are dealing with that stuff, still with this cloud above our heads. Um, because of COVID and just our lives opening back up again. It's almost kind of weird. Let me know how you've been feeling, and if you can kind of relate to what I'm saying. I just feel like, yes, we can do things again now. Things are opening up more, and things are not as strict or scary, but at the same time, it's still that fear of the unknown and uncertainty, and I wouldn't be surprised if something changed again. You know what I mean? It's just this constant um like switch of things changing, and there's no consistency, and I'm someone that really enjoys structure and a routine, and it's it's scary. Um Fear of the unknown is a real thing. But anyways, I think we're doing the best that we can, and I know a lot of things are opening up because more and more people are talking about going back into the office with a hybrid model. And I think until the end of time, honestly, most companies are probably going to stay with a hybrid model, unless you're an essential employee, which I was during COVID. Like I never really worked from home when I was essential when COVID first hit in 2020. So, anyways, enough of that. Okay, so to talk about the spread here, I am going to switch up the way I marked my meetings because I liked the way I did it here on Wednesday, so I'm going to change that on Tuesday. I struggled a lot, but this inspo is actually from Lauren, of course. No surprise there. Lauren loves to use those fountain pens from White Deer Stationery. She actually inspired me to get them. They're so adorable, and I just love them. Even though like all of my meetings are virtual, and online, it's really nice to use like a different sticker that is kind of taller and longer, again, the flow of things, as Lauren would say, and it just turned out really pretty. So I did layer 2 of the smaller rectangular boxes that come in Sadie stickers kits, and I adore it that way. I'm going to probably try to do that again in the future. um, Nothing new here. I used Alicia's from Crafts by Towie to mark Walking Jace. And I like what I did here. I used the other torn washi in the actual day-to-day. So I just used the edge of it to make like a kind of like a half box, or yeah, I guess, just to give it some wash and color. And I think that turned out pretty. And then I trimmed it with a divider and a thin floral piece. So all of my meeting scripts are customs from Paper Trail Plans. I'm not sure when she's doing another custom opening or when they're doing another custom opening. So definitely just check them out and follow them on Instagram. They do post when they're doing things there, and if I catch it, I will share it as well. But love their scripts. But I will say one thing I did notice recently was if I'm wiping the page or like readjusting like a transparent sticker with their scripts, some of the black ink will actually rub off. So that's probably my fault, like readjusting stuff, but I don't know if that should be happening every single time. So I'm not sure. I'll probably reach out to them as well and just see like if that's something that's common or if anyone else has brought that up. If that's happened to me, let me know, whether it be like any other shop or if it's just a common thing. But transparent paper, I think, is not as forgiving. I don't know, because even with glossy paper, readjusting stuff depending on the shop, some of the foil and the ink will flake. So maybe it's just a across the board kind of thing. But anyway, since she is the main shop I use scripts from lately, it's what I've noticed. Okay, so I marked just doing cardio on the elliptical, and then I watched the Atom Project. So Alicia recommended I watch it, and then Greg and I watched it. Did Greg and I watch it? I don't remember. I think I might have watched it with my little sister. But it turned out really good. It was so funny. I love and adore Ryan Reynolds. Like Lively, you are one lucky woman. Let me just tell you, he's just funny. Like I love his personality and sense of humor, and I think it's a great portrayal of how he is in like real life, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, so on Thursday I marked St. Patrick's Day. I did cut off the word day and I adjusted that down. This was one of the like colored boxes that went with the journaling kit, and I covered the like the green box with a whited out scallop box from Crafts by Towie. This is kind of like a midi size where it doesn't take the full width of the column, and it is like the quarter size. The St. Patrick's Day script, that's from Paper Trail Plans. I think I said that. I love these falling cherry blossom stickers. Those are from Sadie stickers. They're so pretty. I love the differences in the florals. Like some of them look like they're falling and then like they're flat. You know what I mean? It looks really, really pretty. Not flat, but like they're laying down on the ground or something. Like they've fallen. Okay, whatever. um, I used a custom Jeep sticker from Panda Bear Design to mark that I drove Betty and I just went on a cruise. It was really nice. I think it was a beautiful day outside, so I just wanted to go and like take her on a drive and just chill. Like it's really fun, like especially because like I don't really commute anywhere. It's nice to actually drive my Jeep and do stuff. So that was nice. I probably grabbed a coffee. That's probably what I did because it says Starbucks Run. The Starbucks Run sticker is from Paper Trail Plans, and then the Starbucks cup is from Crafts by Towie. I think she's the only shop I have actual Starbucks stickers from that look very realistic. So yeah, here I struggled so much. I changed this like 3 times, and I think it was me putting pressure on myself. My best friend gave birth to her baby this day, so St. Patrick's baby. It's interesting because I think her baby was they were anticipating her baby to be born maybe a week or two before, but he decided to, take a sweet little time. But I'm so excited and happy for them. It's so funny. I adore her husband too. He messaged me like a week after and he was like, "Hey, what Nespresso machine do you use again?" And I just started dying laughing because I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure you're exhausted." But they have been talking about like stepping up their like coffee game and trying out like a nicer durable machine and that like makes good coffee, because they just had a Keurig at the time. No offense if you use a Keurig, personally it's not my favorite. I always feel like the coffee tastes super watered down, just my opinion. But yeah, anyways, I wanted to finally use this super adorable stroller from White Deer Stationery to mark that she had her baby, so I cannot wait to meet him. Anyways, we had a plans change episode this night. I think it was an impromptu one, but I love those. They're very fun. I think this was actually the one where Tay and I did like a trivia one. Like I just like asked super random trivia questions and they were super off the wall questions and it was a really great variety, which was cool and fun. And okay, so on Friday, this was actually the day that my Lola had her surgery. I felt like using a bouquet of flowers was a very appropriate way to just mark that. When you bring someone flowers in the hospital, things like that. I actually asked my family to go and pick up the gardenia rosaries. They're super, super beautiful. They taste, wow, Rachel. They smell amazing. Which scents are we talking about? They smell amazing. Gardenia is my favorite scent in the entire world. It's super nostalgic for me, and mostly because of that. Growing up in the Philippines, or living there and being born there, I do remember we would always visit the church, and they would be handing out rosaries that are made out of a gardenia flower, and it just smells so refreshing. So every time I do smell gardenia, and one of my followers adore her, thank you so much. She did send me a gardenia candle, which I am so, so thankful for, and I smell it occasionally here and there too, and it's just kind of like beautifully placed in my sitting area. But my little sister actually started burning it, and I was freaking out because like, no, it's a decorative candle. We are not gonna burn this right now. Which is like, but it's a candle. Aren't you supposed to burn it? And I'm like, yeah, but like this is a gardenia candle. I'm not gonna burn this. Like, I just want to smell it. Let me know if you collect candles and you never burn them because I do that. There are some that I will burn. I mean, most of them I do burn, but there are certainly a few that I try not to burn because I just love smelling them. Like there's this other one that's like a teak wood one. It just smells like the perfect man. Oh my god, it smells so good. I really, really want Greg to get cologne that smells like this. But it is so good. I think it's teak wood or sandalwood, something like that. Regardless, it smells amazing. And one of my friends that I used to work with, she got that for my birthday last year because she knows how much I adore the smell. Because I smelled it in her office. She had a candle in there, and I swear I was like, if you don't like lock your office, I'm gonna take this because it smells so good. I wasn't actually gonna take it. I've thought about it, but I wasn't gonna do it. Um, okay. Anyways, so this was a pretty just like regular day for me. Had coffee, did shoulder and leg workout. Tried to just keep myself busy, honestly, because my Lola was getting surgery and I was kind of like not in the right headspace. I was just trying to like keep myself busy and get things off of my mind. Greg and I went ahead and just grabbed some smash burger and fries. And honestly, the fries that they recommended, I did not enjoy. So it's kind of a bummer. I will never stray away from just some simple fries, just don't be adding any seasonings. I just want some potatoes, right? Like I just want some crispy fries, maybe a little salt. That's about it. And we also got ice cream. Again, I was really just in my feels. I was just trying to like, you know, whatever. So I used the super adorable ice cream sticker from Rose and Tea Shop. I adore those ice cream stickers. They're still some of my favorites, so I do keep them and use them whenever I, do mark ice cream. And I tried to use some of the fences at the bottom here, so it kind of matched the top section, like of the day covers. And let's see. I slept in. I do love marking sleeping in because I don't do it very often. So I used a sleep mask from White Deer Stationery and another shadow box rectangle from the Gathered Layers and Panda Bird Design collection. So here I'm using the other piece of the torn paper from the journaling page vertically. I didn't want to waste it, and I'm just kind of playing around with the florals here to see how I can cut up that or make that section look pretty because it was pretty cut up. and I'm going to use a divider. That's why I love dividers, because you can hide everything, every mistake that you've done. You know what I mean? I love it. So here I'm just doing everything I can to just make that look decent, and then I'm using a divider to trim that. Um, I think this turned out pretty. I just wanted to give it a wash of color and still have some of the white space behind it. And it's just something different, but I wanted to mark a long period of time because this was, I think this was Greg's first rugby game. I can't remember. Let me see. Looking at my planner. Yeah, I think this was his first rugby game. Yeah. So this was his first rugby game. This isn't in like a official season or anything. It's just like for fun that they do, but then the season starts up in a few months. So let's see. Yeah, I think this was his first rugby game. I can't remember. You know, honestly, guys, I don't know. Um, but I just wanted to mark a long period of time here just to indicate that we were pretty much at his game the entire time, and it was really fun. It was cool. And so I used a rugby ball that's a custom from Panda Bird Design. Thank you again, Jess, for making those for me. And I used 2 of the boxes or squares to just, keep it consistent throughout the entire week. The dainty bow is from Sadie stickers. I adore those. And then I used a drink icon from Craft by Towie. I'm not going to try to pronounce that drink, but it is a Brazilian drink, and we actually tried it at a Brazilian restaurant, and Greg wanted to make it, so he learned how to make it, and it tastes amazing. We had to go buy the specific rum that they actually use, though, and yeah, love it so much. Greg's been obsessed with limes. I mean, he's always like enjoyed like a good margarita, you know what I mean? Or any alcoholic beverage that used limes or any citrus. He's a huge fan of them. So I just have so many limes in my refrigerator, so many, and I have bottles of lime juice. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Um, on Sunday, or not we, I just had some coffee and planned. So my favorite coffee sticker, that's from White Zero Stationery, and I used a sakura flower from Sadie stickers to just accent that. And then here I struggled. I don't know what I was trying to do. I don't know how I like this. I tried to do like a little floral bouquet, trying to take a page from Lauren's book, and I don't know if that turned out cute. But also this is something I usually do. I try to accent the wheels of anything, whether it be a car or a bicycle. But one of my favorite things to do and to mark in the springtime is like biking. So I love using like flowers to accent the inside of the wheels because it's just so appropriate for spring and summer, and it's just super cute. So love that. We had our first bike ride of spring, and that was just so great because when you're biking, you're like hitting the wind, you're going faster. So even when we try to bike on a warm day in this winter, it was still so chilly. So this was so appropriate and perfect. And I'm pretty sure I still had to wear a sweater because it was still chilly. So really loved that. And then I wanted to mark that Greg and I, for a workout, we just played rugby outside and did a little bit of running. When I say a little bit of running, I really mean that for myself because I do not enjoy running. And we just threw the rugby ball around on the field, and just it was a great time. It was really, really fun quality time doing something like we both enjoy and understand. Gosh, I can't talk. I'm doing this voiceover in one clip, so props to me. Just kidding. Okay, so I wanted to use, I don't even know what that is from the kit, like the circle. I don't know. Anyways, here are the leftover stickers. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Here's a Viv Wiggle. Take care, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.